Former U.S. President Donald Trump recently visited the Middle East and put strong pressure on Iran, revealing a new U.S. approach to Syria and Lebanon. This is interpreted as a move to expand U.S. influence in the Middle East and re-establish anti-Iran solidarity.
On the 14th, former President Donald Trump attended a summit in Saudi Arabia with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the de facto ruler of Saudi Arabia, and Syrian interim President Ahmed al-Shara. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan also participated online in this meeting, effectively forming a quadrilateral consultative body among the United States, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and the Syrian interim government. Former President Trump stated at this meeting that negotiations with Iran are possible, but the preconditions are clear. He emphasized that Iran must stop supporting terrorism and give up its nuclear weapons. This appears to have once again confirmed his hardline stance on the ongoing Iran nuclear negotiations. Former President Trump also explained that he is promoting normalization of relations with the new government regarding Syria, and that the lifting of U.S. sanctions on Syria is for a new beginning for Syria. The new government mentioned here refers to President Ahmed al-Shara, who led the armed rebel group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham (HTS) to overthrow the pro-Iran and pro-Russian Bashar al-Assad regime late last year and established the Syrian interim government. Meanwhile, regarding Lebanon, he said, the inauguration of the new president and prime minister has brought new opportunities, and Lebanon will have a future free from Hezbollah's influence. Earlier this year, President Joseph Aoun, supported by the United States and Saudi Arabia, was elected in Lebanon, and he nominated Nawaf Salam, a former head of the International Court of Justice, as prime minister, effectively ousting the Hezbollah faction from the political arena. This change appears to have dealt a major blow to Iran's Shia Belt strategy. The Shia Belt refers to the regional power structure centered on Iran, starting from Iran and extending through Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon. However, with this regime change, both Syria and Lebanon have left the pro-Iran camp. So Iran has effectively lost two key axes in the Middle East. Former President Trump also said, "We will add more countries to the Abraham Accords." The Abraham Accords refer to the diplomatic normalization agreements between Israel and Arab countries that were concluded during Trump's term. Ultimately, former President Trump's visit and remarks are interpreted as an attempt to strengthen anti-Iran solidarity in the Middle East and reorganize America's influence.
Former President Trump's latest message goes beyond simple diplomatic rhetoric and rekindles America's Middle East strategy. The confrontation between the axis of resistance centered around Iran and the Stability Coalition, led by the United States, is likely to continue.